Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. Whether this is your first time tuning in or you've been with me for a while, I just want to say thank you. This channel exists because of you. The fact that you've chosen to spend part of your day listening to these stories truly means the world. You're not just a view count or a like. You're a part of this growing community of curious minds who aren't afraid to peer into the dark corners of the world. And today, we're going to shine a light on one of the internet's deepest, weirdest rabbit holes. It starts with a Reddit post. Then it spirals into military jargon, mysterious job postings, encrypted files, and whispers of assassination networks. This is the bizarre true story of Lake City Quiet Pills. Part 1. The Death of Relaxing Cup. In July of 2009, a Reddit user named u/2-6 posted something unusual in the r/reddit.com forum.
You religion of peace died today. He died at his desk looking happy. He's gone.
It didn't seem like much, just a sad little post about someone passing away. But Reddit being Reddit, users began asking questions. Who was this religion of peace? Why was his death being posted like a public obituary? And more importantly, who was u/2-6 and how did he know? It turns out Religion of Peace was a long-time Redditor known for aggressively moderating NSFW content. He posted a lot of comments that felt abrasive, sometimes militaristic, almost like he was role-playing a grizzled veteran. He talked about being an old guy who hosted content and files for young punks who didn't know better. So when he died, people assumed that was the end of the story. It wasn't, because someone decided to visit the site he was always talking about, lakecityquietpills.com. Part 2, Lake City Quiet Pills. Now, just pause for a second. Let's talk about that domain name, Lake City Quiet Pills. That sounds like a pharmacy, right? A wellness site maybe? But this is where it gets very strange. Because when you go to the site, at least what used to be there, it had a header that read,
"Dispensing Lake City Quiet Pills to lousy bastards who need them."
It sounds tongue-in-cheek, a little dark, but the phrase quiet pills has another meaning in military slang. A quiet pill is a bullet. And Lake City, that's not random. It's the name of a US government-run ammunition plant in Missouri. So put it together. Lake City Quiet Pills equals bullets from Lake City ammunition. This was no pharmacy. Part 3. The Hidden Code. So some curious Reddit users, hobbyist coders, amateur detectives, decided to view the HTML source code of the site. And that's when they found something chilling. There, hidden in the code, were strings of text that read like job postings.
Seeking 8 to 10 individuals. Flawless record. Must be discreet. Experience in executive protection welcome. Preference for former military. No local LE. No hotels, no local hires. Single op, 5-day window. Use the usual contact.
These weren't ordinary job ads. They read like mercenary contracts. And the dates, they matched up with major political events and international incidents. There were even rumors that one posting coincided with the assassination of a Hamas leader in Dubai in 2010. This led many to believe that this wasn't some joke or roleplay. LakeCityQuietPills.com might have been a front for a real covert paramilitary operation. Part 4. The users behind the mystery. So, who was behind all this? Let's go back to the user Religion of Peace, the man who supposedly died. On Reddit, he claimed to be a 72-year-old military vet. He talked like a cranky grandpa, but dropped strange references to wet work and cleaning up messes. Then there's u/2-6, the user who announced his death. This person posted cryptic messages, often with an authoritative tone, using military slang and even language consistent with Black Ops. It's like this: If religion of peace was the public-facing side, the old man with a website, 2 to 6 was the handler. The guy behind the curtain issuing assignments, maintaining the machine. Now there's no hard proof of this. It's possible the entire thing was an elaborate role play, but it doesn't explain the eerie precision of those hidden job postings, or why they abruptly stopped after 2010, coincidentally around the time real journalists started digging into the story, almost like someone pulled the plug. Part 5. Speculation and theories. The internet did what it always does, speculated wildly. Some believed Lake City Quiet Pills was a legitimate contract killing ring, disguised as a file hosting service. Others thought it was part of a larger government black ops network, using the anonymity of the early internet as cover. More skeptical folks said it was an ARG, a viral marketing game, or a performance art project. But here's the thing, no one ever claimed it. Most ARGs are revealed at some point. Someone comes forward. But with Lake City Quiet Pills, the site just went dark. All the strange source code messages vanished. The Reddit accounts, inactive, nothing but digital ghosts. And that silence is maybe the loudest part of the whole story. Outro, the chilling truth. In the end, we may never know what Lake City Quiet Pills really was. Maybe it was a weird joke that got out of hand. Maybe it was an ARG with a bad sense of timing. Or maybe it was real. Maybe there are hidden layers of the internet we're never supposed to see. Places where death is arranged through invisible channels, by people who vanish without a trace. And maybe, just maybe, one of those channels was hidden in plain sight, inside a Reddit comment, signed by an old man who died smiling at his desk. Whatever the truth is, the message is clear.
Some mysteries aren't meant to be solved.
Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want more deep dives into strange, disturbing, or downright creepy cases like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Your support lets me keep uncovering these stories and sharing them with all of you. And if you've got your own theories about Lake City Quiet Pills, drop them below. I'd love to hear them. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe. Cicada 3301, the world's most mysterious internet puzzle. Hey guys, before we dive into today's mystery, I just want to say thank you. I know there are a million things you could be doing right now, and the fact that you've chosen to spend part of your day with me means more than you know. This channel isn't just about creepy stories or weird puzzles. It's about community. And each one of you watching, commenting, sharing, you make this possible. So truly, thank you. Now, imagine you're casually scrolling the internet one night. Reddit, 4chan, maybe even checking out some forums for fun. And you see a strange black image with a white message that simply says,
Hello, we are looking for highly intelligent individuals.
You think it's a joke. But then you realize it's not. This is the beginning of one of the most elaborate and unexplained internet mysteries in history. It leads people across the globe, from the dark web to ancient literature, to unmarked locations with posters stapled to telephone poles. This is the story of Cicada 3301. And whether it's a cult, a recruitment tool, or something far more terrifying, one thing is certain, they're still out there. Part 1. The first message. It all started on January 4th, 2012. An anonymous user on 4chan's X-board, known for paranormal content, posted a cryptic message. It looked simple.
Hello, we are looking for highly intelligent individuals. To find them, we have devised a test.
There was a link to an image. It was just a black background with a white cicada, the insect, and a series of numbers hidden inside. Internet sleuths quickly realized the image contained a steganographic message. data hidden within the pixels. That message led to a cipher. That cipher led to a book. That book led to a phone number. Yes, a real phone number. When you called it, a robotic voice answered and said,
Very good. You have done well. There are 3 prime numbers associated with the original image.
It was like something out of a movie, and it was only the beginning. Part 2, a global scavenger hunt. People followed the trail to clues buried in classical literature, Mayan numerology, and obscure encryption techniques. One clue led to a Twitter account, another to a Reddit thread, then a GPS coordinate, and that's when it became real. Because those GPS coordinates, they weren't just arbitrary. They pointed to physical locations all over the world. Warsaw, Poland, Paris, France, Seoul, South Korea, Sydney, Australia, Seattle, USA. At those exact spots, posters had been put up, plain white sheets of paper with the black Cicada logo and a QR code. Whoever was behind Cicada 3301 had an international reach, and they had planned this with military precision. Part 3. Who was behind it? The deeper people went, the more serious it became. This wasn't just an ARG, alternate reality game. The encryption methods were real, used in cybersecurity and government-level intelligence. People had to use PGP keys, Tor browsers, prime number factorization, and AES-256 encryption. It was so advanced that experts began weighing in, and theories exploded. Was it the CIA or NSA quietly recruiting cyber operatives? A private organization hiring genius-level programmers? A cult building a digital religion around secrecy? Or was it something no one had considered? Then, after almost a month, the messages stopped. A final note appeared.
We want the best, not the followers. The search is over.
And then, silence. No answers, no bragging, no closure. Part 4. The second and third puzzles. 1 year later, on January 4th, 2013, it started again. Another message, another image, another global trail. This time, the puzzle went even deeper, integrating works like Liber A.L. Vel Legis, the cryptic book written by occultist Aleister Crowley. It used esoteric numerology and references to King Arthur legends and ancient Egyptian mythology. The third puzzle dropped in 2014, same date, January 4th, and pushed the boundaries even further. But after that, nothing. Cicada 3301 went completely dark. And no one has heard from them since, or so we think. Part 5. Where are they now? Here's where it gets even creepier. Some claim that those who won the puzzles were privately contacted and disappeared into the digital ether, never posting publicly again. Others say they were brought into a secret organization that operates off the grid. In 2017, a man named Joel Eriksson, a Swedish security researcher who claimed to have gotten very close to solving the first puzzle, said this.
It felt less like a game and more like I was being watched, like I'd opened a door I wasn't supposed to.
There's even speculation that Cicada was tied to a decentralized activist group trying to create tools for free speech and privacy, which sounds noble. But if that were true, why hide it? Why recruit in this bizarre, terrifying way? And most importantly, why disappear without a trace? Outro. The unsolved mystery. To this day, no one knows who or what Cicada 3301 really was. They were organized, global, and impossibly smart. They may have been a private group protecting digital privacy, or a shadowy network of cyber assassins. Some even believe it was AI, testing our intelligence, and maybe our loyalty. Whatever the truth is, one thing's for sure. They wanted the smartest minds, and they only wanted the quiet ones. Long pause. So if someday you stumble across a strange image online, one with a cicada on it, and a message asking for intelligence, discretion, and curiosity, you'll know they're back. And if you have your own theories about Cicada 3301, or if you were one of the people who tried to solve it, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and always look twice at the things that seem too simple.